Guys, this is Magnus Manga, and welcome to a special video that we're gonna be talking about manga publishers and kind of just chatting about that. The reason why I had the idea for this video is because of me recently picking up Mob Psycho 100, that being a dark horse. I wanted to talk about manga publishers since I have been widening the variety of manga from different publishers in my collection, and these are the four that I generally have in general: Dark Horse, Viz, Kodansha, and Seven Seas. Seven Seas being the manga I have the company that I have the least amount of, and Viz being the company that I have the most of, for obvious reasons. Please apologize for some of the background audio because I'm living in a dorm building, and so there's a lot of background noise in general. Starting off our conversation is Viz, and specifically for this example, I'm going to be talking about. I'm using Kaiju number 8, volume 1 as an example. Each volume is generally about $10 each, $12.99 Canadian, $7.99 UK pounds. They are generally in this same size. The single tankobon editions are generally in this same size. But there are different types of Viz manga releases in general. So this is the standard version with standard Shonen Jump. There's also Shonen Sunday, which I do have an example of, with Free Run Beyond Journey's End, and it'll generally have that kind of S shape and same manga size as Kaiju number 8. And then there are two other main versions, and I do have examples of that, but I'm not going to show it because I don't have a lot of examples for some of the other companies that I have. But there's the Viz signatures, which are slightly bigger, about the same size as the Kodansha Blue Lock example that I'm going to have. And then they have a slightly bigger one, which I don't remember the exact name of, but I'm sure it has one, but it's very similar in size to the Tokyo Revengers Seven Seas example that I'm going to give. So this is literally everywhere. Almost every major well-known series: One Punch, One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, My Hero Academia, etc., are all going to be in this kind of standard size, $10 each. Next up is Kodansha with Blue Lock as the example. Blue Lock, this is unique among Kodansha volumes because it is more like the Shonen, the Viz signatures size by Viz, and so this one is $12.99, so $13 in the US, and then they also generally have they do have a few other manga types. They have omnibus. They have normal sizes, which are like by normal I mean like the Viz tankobon size, and those generally cost $11 US. And then they have omnibuses, which are generally $20, which they definitely have the better omnibus out of all of the different manga omnibuses that are out there. They're they're probably my favorite manga company overall because they're headquartered in Japan, so they understand the culture of Japan, and they do a good job localizing it in English. I like them a lot, definitely the most. Other than the omnibus, they also have hardcovers, which are fairly nice. A good example of that is Vinland Saga. So yeah, nothing much more to talk about with Blue Lock, or not Blue Lock, but Kodansha. So up next is the volume that made me want to do this video, and that is Mob Psycho 100 by 1. And I had been holding off purchasing the series for a few reasons, mostly because it is shorter than the normal Viz tankobon. Let me go grab Kaiju number 8 as an example. Yeah, it's slightly shorter and slightly wider, actually. Just a hair, a tiny bit wider, but it's also a lot shorter. But the difference is that it is $12.99 USD by Dark Horse Manga, they also have Dark Horse Comics. They often release a lot of the American comic books. Some of the other series that they have are Keep Your Hands Off Eikuzen. A good place to look would be in the back. Panty and Stocking. They have Berserk. They do the Berserk deluxe editions and stuff like that, which are really nice but really expensive. They also do the Blade of the Immortal ones and Hellsing, like those big volumes that like the deluxe editions that are really nice. They have some good series, but the reason why I hesitated to pick this series up is because of how expensive it is. The print is actually pretty nice. It's fairly matte, but then like the some of the details are glossy, like the obviously the title and some of the other aspects of it. I actually really like it. The paper quality is nice and everything. It being $12 was a little harder to justify for the size, and that was the main reason why I kind of avoided Mob Psycho for a bit, but I was able to get the first 5 volumes for a good price. So yeah, nothing much more to talk about Dark Horse manga specifically, because I don't have any. This is the only series I have by them so far. I might want to pick up Keep Your Hands Off Eikuzen because I've really enjoyed the anime about that, but that's about it. They also do, I think, it's either them or Seven Seas or Yen Press that do 100. It's like 100 girlfriends who really like you. I might want to try that because it's more of like a comedy or whatever. I think they also do a bunch of isekai. Now that I'm kind of ranting, Mob Psycho is a very good series. The art's unique for manga, but good series. Yeah, I keep like saying I'm going to end it, but then I'm going to rant. So yeah, let's get on to the next one. Last up is the company that I only have 1 volume of, and that is Tokyo Revengers, the omnibus version. This is specifically the Barnes & Noble edition. I think this is a first printing too, because I got it like right off the bat. This specific volume is $23 US. It has a really nice kind of texture on the cover. It's very unique. This was originally a Kodansha release, but they never printed it physically, and eventually somehow it's not really clear. There hasn't been any specific reason why it's been given that Seven Seas got the right to it. Normal Seven Seas volumes cost about $13, and I can talk about some of that, where you can get a few of those volumes for a lot cheaper in just a bit. To me, it feels like Dark Horse, Seven Seas, and Yen Press, which is another publisher that I don't have any volumes of. All their tankobon sizes all are about the same. Like their normal single edition volumes are about the same size, and I keep mixing them up. So that's just on me, I think. But yeah, I can't wait to pick up volumes 3 and 4 of Tokyo Revengers. It's on the way, and I'll talk about that in just a second, actually. So when talking about manga and the different manga publishers and the different prices they hold, sometimes it can end up being very expensive, especially with Seven Seas. So what are some places where you can buy cheap manga? Well, other than getting sales and stuff like that, that's not what I'm going to be talking about specifically. Obviously, having like a Barnes & Noble membership helps a lot. especially when buying online because you get free shipping plus the 10% discount. But half-price books, when they have new manga, it's generally 20% off, and if they're used, it's 50% off. So that's always great, especially if they're new. It's a new series, but someone bought it and like was done with it, and they took it to half-price books. Another good place is actually Target and Walmart, surprisingly. Walmart less so than Target, but Target generally keeps up a good selection of manga at always 20% off. That's actually a great place to get a 7 Seas series called Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. That's a great place to get it because it's only $10.60 or something like that. And Viz is like $7 at Target, and then like Kodansha is like $8 or something. Yeah, it's really cheap compared to the full price. One of the best places to buy manga is a website called Takara Cafe. And I'll put the link down in the description. It is my affiliate link, and then if you use the coupon code MagnusManga22, you'll get about 20% off of your purchase, plus the deals that are already on the website. Like, for example, lots of Kaiju number 8 and a bunch of other Viz single editions are about $7 on the Takara Cafe. Blue Lock, which is normally $13, is $9.09. Some series, though, like Tokyo Revengers, are not on sale. I will say, though, even though I do have the affiliate link, it does take a while to get stuff. It's a one-man, as far as I'm aware, it's like a family business. It's not, I think it got founded like within the past year or so. And so it's still getting up there. So be patient. Patience is a great thing to learn. I just heavily recommend that website. It's really great. Some kind of news for the channel as well, especially because if you look at my latest video, it was the final manga haul. I mentioned in that video that I'm still collecting manga. And with this video, I'm attempting to figure out how to do videos from my dorm room, where I'm figuring that out and working on that. Main news for the channel is I'm probably not going to do manga hauls every month, but maybe every 2 or 3 months, maybe. Or maybe just wait till the fall semester, but make other videos during that time. Stuff like that. As we kind of wrap up the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out my other videos, especially my last one. You probably actually are watching this video because of my last video. I definitely recommend checking out Takara Cafe. The link will be in the description below. Also, check out me on Instagram. I'm pretty active over there. And yeah, that being said, again, please like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao.